specific, if we were to make you the chief, do you have any particular goals that you see for that department, or anything in particular that you'd like to accomplish as the chief?
Everybody has goals. Everybody probably, every new chief has his own little wish list. Myself, I started in a building that I thought I would never retire out of. And when I spoke to the gentleman that at the time had almost 30 years on the job, they said, "You'll retire out of this building too." And I didn't believe them. I said, it's not possible. We're still in the same building. So my wish list would be to try and do something towards better facilities. Every chief would like to see more manpower. Over the course of the budgetary problems that we've had in the town, recently we've lost some positions. I'd love to be able to get us back to the strength we were when I first got on the job. When I first started, there were 32 privates, and now I think we're down to like 26 or 27. We were able to keep the village station open. Sometimes we would have 2 men up at Green Hill. There should be 2 men in the Green Hill station, but it's all part of the budgetary process, and you have to work with what you have.
What do you believe are the challenges facing the Hull Fire Department in the next several years?
The biggest challenges I see are to maintain the high standards that we have today.
A little bit about myself, a little bit of background here. I've been involved in the fire department in the town hall since 1978. I was promoted to captain in 1981, deputy chief in 1984. I've had the opportunity to have the role of acting chief on a couple of occasions as of right now. I graduated from Northeastern University with a degree in education. I graduated from Massachusetts College with a degree in fire science. I've also graduated from the State University of New York with a degree in business and economics. And I did my graduate study at the State University of New York as well in labor and policy studies. I'm a graduate of the National Fire Academy outside of Washington, D.C. In Emmitsburg, Maryland. I've been very active relative to professional development, involved with the State Fire Academy, their senior fire officers program, and I'm a firm believer in professional development and continuing education in that respect.
It's about the same age, and everybody's sort of in their positions, and could you just give us some ideas that you have for the department to, engage your firefighters to increase morale?
I think the officers can be involved in certain decision making, and again, it goes with responsibility. And as a fire chief, you take that risk because you're accountable. I think that people have to be involved a little bit more. They have to want to be involved, in all honesty, with that. The networking aspect of things allow them the opportunity to get a little bit more involved. Things like sending people to Logan Airport to get trained and understand those kind of things. Sending people to the MBTA and trains and all those kind of things. It takes money, no doubt about it. That's always an issue. But we have to have the opportunity externally to allow people to grow, to go up. National Fire Academy is a perfect example. It's free. The only thing it costs us as a community is somebody's replacement. A firefighter, an officer, anybody can go to the National Fire Academy for free. That opportunity is there. And it's up for those people to seize those opportunities. It's a two-way street. We can provide those opportunities, make them accessible, and make things work.
I think it's too often that when we approach town meeting and we get to certain crossing the roads where people aren't completely informed. That's not my style. I don't believe in the so-called the sky is falling mentality. I think you should base your decisions on what you're doing on the facts on that side of the budget. I think it's important that people need to know these are not the best of times. Tremendous amount of resources within town. The Board of Selectmen, the advisory board, internally in the department, some very intelligent people. The chief does not always have all the answers. You need to step outside the box and realize that you may not need to go to a different source and find out what's the best avenue for us to take, whether in good times or in bad, quite honestly. Whether, things we're flourishing or we have to tighten the belt a little bit. I think you need to really understand that if you need help, you need to ask.
I'll make a motion. I thought we had 3 great candidates tonight. I think that all 3 would do a great job, and I think that the candidate who was presented scored the highest on the test in the #1 position tonight has had a chance to do this job, and he's been the acting chief for a number of years, and a number of opportunities. I think he's done a great job, and I would be honored to nominate or make a motion to offer the position of fire chief to Robert Hollingshead.
We have a motion, do we have a second to that motion?
I'll second it.
He's not. It's my pleasure to announce that by unanimous vote, the Board of Selectmen have appointed Robert Hollingshead as fire chief. And also the board is unanimous in this feeling. I think that all the candidates were outstanding qualified. The responses were great. Tough decision to make. And again, I want to repeat that I feel an honor to chair this particular meeting and to observe the high quality of all the people that were nominated. So congratulations to you, Chief. Congratulations to you, Captain.
Thank you very much.
And keep coming back for more.
Absolutely.
Any comments, Chief?